Hello. Hello. How's everyone doing? I hope everyone's doing okay. I've been okay. I've been okay. I'm a little tired, but I'll be fine. I think I'll be fine. We are... yeah, we're finishing up, the Arknights collab event. MAYORS'S Fathoms will be conquered today. I did a little bit of off-camera grinding, I think. Just a bunch of, Luxcavation stuff. Nothing too crazy. Got a couple more identities up to level 55, did a mirror dungeon run. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, hello, Isaac. Hello, Oikel. Lost a fingernail, so doing... Oh, God. Oh. Yikes. That fucking sucks, my dude. That sucks. I'm so sorry. Which town is Mayor the mayor of again? She wants to be the mayor of everyone, so, MAYORS is going for, I guess world domination? If you ever try to open a coconut, please use gloves. Oh, yeah, that'll do it, wouldn't it? That'll do it, yeah. Ooh. Yikes. I don't think there will be a time where I open a coconut, but if that does happen in the future, I will keep that very, very much in mind. This is also assuming I have the upper body strength to crack open a coconut. This is also assuming that I won't ask Freezer to do it for me. Should I be uptying W Corp Marisol for the passive? Not sure if I should be. Oh well. Let's see. You have 160. But also Walpurgis is around the corner. Do I want to use this? Do I... Let's see. Is there any of the Walpurgis, like, egos and identities do I really want? I guess Magic Bullet Otis would be nice, but that's if I also uptie her ego because I have the ego. Having another Rhodian would be nice. I have too many Sinclair IDs, and Dawn Office is I won't lie, very, very specified, I think. Chat, should we gamble even more? Even, like, I already got all the IDs. But the ideality gets me announcers. Or should I save? Or should I pull on the Greg banner? Use the power drill on that thing. First time I almost fainted because of a bruise that I have going for me. Ooh, yikes. Oh, hello, Fora. Welcome to the stream. You got the Calcidico? Yes. Yes, I have Uptie Fordit as well. So I have all the egos. So there's Faust, there's Command Meltdown, Honglu, and then Tidal Elegy, and then there's Unbrilliant Glory. So I got all of them. Technically I have all of them. But I have 10 tickets. So, like, should I go for it or should I save? That is the question. Don't pull She-Faust. She is disappointed. I'm very, very sad about her. She-Faust is on... She-Faust is standard fare, so I wouldn't be pulling for her anyway. I don't plan on pulling for standard fare because this can be easily sharded and stuff. Yeah, I'd be more content to like save up shards to like probably go for Thumb Marisol because he's just pretty strong overall. Plus I need a good Marisol ID. Oh, speaking of Marisol IDs actually, do I I have like no shards for anyone, and I have 400 Isang Ego shards for... Why do I have wait, why do I have 400? Did I want... No, I already have Horse Song. Never mind, I don't have Horse Song. I'm getting the horse.
군주가 바라는 홍어는 아씨가 바라는 홍원과 그 끝에서 남아 다 있더구려. 그 길이 피로 점철되어 있더라도 나는 미처 피어나지 못한 아씨의 꿈을 대신 이루려 하오. 그러니 아씨, 이 못난 호의를 부디 용서치 마시게.
I can't believe Isang got into Uma Musume. Why is he still here? Okay, he's gone. Uma-san.
발굽소리 나거라. 모래는 일거라. 함성은 메아리 치거라. 도망칠 곳 없는 길목이거라. 군주의 말대로 악신품은 역적 배언했으니 부디 홍원은 두려워 말고.
I won't lie, I think I skipped over his story stuff when I got him on my main. Are you at peace? I ask in this aimless letter without a recipient, for you sailed off on a journey where my words may never reach. Oh yeah, that's right. Horse Song is after the Hierarch War, and Shichun Mael is killed. Shit. Perhaps your heart is finally at ease, as you had always wished to travel to new lands beyond Taguanyuan. I have not fared well in your absence. With your passing on, my liberator from the leash of a Heisho, It seemed I had become an outsider to Dagwon overnight. My freedom was already paid for to return me whence I came. I was an outsider to the Jia family to let me stay in Nuanjiangwu as I had done, making me a man who, with his half-freedom, was doomed to wander lost in Hongyuan. The Soma that was leashed for the better half of his life finds the contempt of freedom itself alien. The marks left by the leash that once held me itch that they brush and scratch through my memories. Perhaps I have ruminated over long in the forward. I took up the brush day to reminisce upon the memories I share of the young miss. Let us endeavor in that effort. In that incipient, there was a vast field, upon which I galloped. I remember not since when I had begun my galloping, but where my earliest recollection begins, I was already a quadruped horse, leashed by a master, steered by his saddle to somewhere. Such is the fate of most Heisho. Once all is said and done, the memory that remains burned into our psyche isn't what drove us to become a Heisho. It is the very first memory of our transfiguration. Oh, what is that sound effect? Oh. The sensation remains painfully vivid even now, crackling and boiling like my biped legs did, dripping with viscosity as my entrails began to drop, only to be caught by flesh and leather that was mine yet alien. Once it was all said and done, I had become a quadruped. Yet no memory of mine thereafter remains nearly as vivid. Instead, they are consistent and colorless. Life led by the reins, eventually to the vanguard of the cavalry. I fail to recall exactly what excellence of mine it was that boosted me to the front of all others. Perhaps the answer lies in the sentiment that one of my past leash bearers had once shared. That, the darkness on my armor, the shadows cast on my impassive countenance, kindled the least amount of guilt in him. Why would I, he said, feel any guilt when you're but a storm-like mindless disaster that strikes indiscriminately? The sentiment was most shameful to be saddled with, yet shame was a foreign feeling then. But I do not hold it in much contempt, as it was exactly what had led you to select me. Indeed, it was about then that you, young miss, first held my leash. You're certainly an odd one, even with the benefit of hindsight. How odd it was that you used the cavalry not to break your foes, but to defend yourself from them. In a few days under your service, I came to conclude that my lord is too feeble to grow her clan. After a few more days under your service, I came to conclude that you have no other Heisho to choose from your tasks. Thus, I assumed that the leash would be changing hands to another's in no time. Or so I had thought. In about 2 or 3 months, my thoughts changed once again. Nay, it found clarity. I came to conclude that she had sought wasn't a tool to exploit and cast aside when their usefulness was spent. She was looking for a companion in her adventuring path. That single understanding unlocked many others. That to bring along an army of hundreds on an adventure is to bring great burden, and that to abandon them is to be foolish. That you found value in what was made yours. Perhaps it was then when I had first begun to address her as my young miss. For many nights to this day, I pondered, why did young miss choose me? As to free a Heisho, an adept at that, to make him her companion exacts a terribly monumental price. There must have been more to it than simply relinquishing her hold over the seeds. I searched through the memories of our exchanges, inscribing them, delving into the chasm of memories, with the items upon which those recollections left marks. Allow me to share a supposition of my own in that regard. I recall a memory of a certain day which you, with your usual attitude, bemoaned a sense of aimlessness as to why you toiled to become the family hierarch, even as you prepared for the evaluation. As that was the bearing with which young miss oft carried yourself, my reply was just as quotidian. When was it, young miss, that you found most joy in Hongyuan? And your reply was, I believe, it was, what kind of joy is there to be found in Hongyuan anyhow? Thus I replied, perhaps you could strive to become the family hierarch so that one day joy may indeed be found in Hongyuan. In truth, I knew not the meaning behind that dialogue with you, and not until this rumination has found its end today. Your reply was the same as always. Stop saying dumb things, and that was the end of that. However, upon hearing his tale, I believe I gained an inkling of understanding. Indeed, him, your killer. As I wandered aimlessly lost in the alleyways of Hongyuan, he emerged from its shadows to address me. He explained thusly that he had found the stable of steeds incomplete without its vanguard, that he had been wandering in search of the adept. And to that I replied, it had already been too long since I was last leashed as a heisho, and that there would be surely other adepts who were better fit for his vision. But he shook his head, and claimed that in all the histories in the east and the west, there was but one adept fit to ride at the vanguard of his cavalry, the same one who once served his little sister. Unable to quash my curiosity, I asked. While I could accept this decision to liberate my young miss from the machinations of the race lurking beneath Daguanyuan, I could hardly I could within myself to forgive one who has swung his fell crescent to end her life. Thus, why is it that he would seek me out to goad me into none other than his leash, when I could well have been whetting the blade of vengeance against him? To that he replied thusly. Those who seek to bring prosperity, to have the lowly steeds bloom with laughter of happy barons? Barons? Barons and humble merchant stalls to hum with lively hubbub must keep the most excellent steed. I recall that you once spent much time conversing him. At some time in the past, his purpose seemed a little different from yours, young miss. The only delineations being the hesitation or the lack thereof before bloodshed. Do the ends justify the means? A banal question, yet it is so difficult to answer when confronted with it. That man's bloodied bandages told me of the future, the kind of bloodshed he would usher into the world of darkness to bring about the Hongyuan he sought to realize. But I decided to correct my thinking. If all other means are lost, then the ends, at the very least, must hold true. Today, young miss, I did not ingest the suppression bolus you have gifted me. The characteristics of a heisho shall then return to me anon, for a body locked with heisho boluses are forever changed. I wear the mask again, indeed the same mask I had once buried deep for safekeeping and sealing. The mask you had made me, young miss, out from the shards of the exoskeleton that grew whenever I took the equine form. Huh? He gets an exoskeleton? What? And when the time comes, I will bite down upon the gag and allow others to lead me by my reins once again. I know not how faint this memory of mine shall be again, but I shall remember you, my young miss, by writing, revising, and then reading this letter without destination, all to finish the dream you had sparked. Now let me trot on, let me break into a gallop. If my path is not to your liking, I will always welcome your usual scathing reproach, for I would gladly hear your voice again. Yet you needn't be impatient. My gait is swifter than any in Hongyuan, so I don't suppose it'll be long ere I embark on a journey to find you. Man, that's depressing. Oh god! What is this overlay? This is so cursed. It's so cursed. Oh, hello, Digital Ash. Welcome to the stream. Also, hello, Sinclair. What have I missed? Me reading Uma-san's story. The uptight story. Very depressing. This ID makes me believe he'll get the Roland ID if we ever get it at all. I think Isung's a good contender, but also Heathcliff is also a very good contender, considering all the themes of revenge and such. Imagine your pelvic bone mutating to accommodate another pair of legs. Yeah. It's a lot. Also, hello, depressed calculator. Welcome to the stream. You gotta love how they wrote a whole poem for the uptight story, a beautiful one at that. Yeah. Very. Also, this daily check-in thing is cursed. You know what? Should we gamble? Chat, are we gambling? Are we gambling? 3-star identity assured. How's life? I mean, life's fine. Life does what life does, which is throw curveballs at you and make you depressed for quite a bit, but life also gives you little joys in life. Oh, hello, Rain. Welcome to the stream. Oh my god, is this Uma Musume pretty derpy? Gamble? What would you be gambling for? Probably... Okay, so the one sinner identity that I really need is a good MAYORS'S ID. So that's what I want. I have enough Sinclair IDs. I'm sorry, Sinclair, but I'm pretty sure I do have all the quote-unquote good Sinclair IDs thus far. You know, the one in Shell Grip, who, you know, he does big damage, but also Sync. There's also Heisha, but like, what would be considered another like good Sinclair ID? Middle, I guess? I don't think anyone's talked about Thumb very much. Yeah. I think that's it. Yeah. I would argue that despair is more important for Roland's character than revenge. That is a fair argument. That is a very fair argument. They are both very integral parts to Roland's character and his like development and such. So surreal seeing someone aside from her brother play Limbus. How many Bladelin IDs do I have? I don't think I have a lot. Well, let's see. Bladelin Ishang. I don't have Faust's. Who else has Bladelin? I don't have MAYORS'S. Otis is a 2-star. So there's that one. I think that's all the Bladelin, I believe. Yes, that's all the Bladelin. Thumbclair is really good. I don't know why his S3 does so much damage. Oh. I just have not heard a lot about Thumbclair. Probably because he got overshadowed by Thumb MAYORS'S. All the egos, or at least that I think they're called, they're named after the first 7 letters in the Hebrew alphabet. I believe so, yes. What is it? Tef, and then, or sorry, Zayn, Tef, He, Wa, Aleph. I like saying Wa. Wa. S3 has a lot of multipliers. How many multipliers? Okay, burn tremor. Yeah, I kind of... Coin power for every 8 burn tremor on target, max amount of 2, so +2. Base power, convert to unbreakable. Oh, I see. I see. Okay. Oh, he gives reload. Okay. Isn't WoW pronounced with a V? I don't know. I just say WoW. It's pronounced Va? Oh, you butchered all these. Yeah, just say wah. 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 You know what? Yeah, let's gamble. Oh, let's go gambling! Let's go gambling! I will say, if this also gives me an ego, that'll be really nice. Of course it doesn't, but, you know, it's fine, it's fair. If it gives me a dupe.
어이가 없군. 병소리나 하고 있으라니.
Okay, okay. Okay. W Corp Ryoshu. Okay. I see. I don't need another Ryoshu though. Well, having another Ryoshu is nice, but like, and also W Corp Ryoshu is fine. It's just I don't have a dedicated charge team. Don't think it's able to give egos. Rip. That's okay. Why is everyone in this game so ugly? What do you mean? I mean, you only get 12 sinners, and then they each get different, like, identities. I mean, I guess if you want, like, prettiest, as in, like, subjective, I think Ishmael is really pretty with all, like, her hair and stuff. She's very pretty. She got very long hair. She also got freckles, if you're into that. Butler Ishii is also very cute, I would say. Who else is cute? Dawn's pretty cute. Dawn's pretty cute. She does the colon 3 face. There's also this version of Dawn. Very cool. Very, very cool. I like her. Dawn with long hair is very nice, I will say. It's very nice. Marisol's the prettiest. Oh, sorry. We gotta show off Mr. Yeah. The one you have is better? Which one? W Corp? W Corp Marisol? I mean, I guess like the casual fit's very nice, yeah. Faust is the prettiest. Faust is very pretty. Faust is very pretty. It's very cute. Very pretty. IDs are like alternate universe version of the sinners, right? Yes, basically. I remember the short you made on him. Oh, you mean the most recent being couple months, many months since I made another short. So they're insane 2019 Danganronpa fan at you? What? What? The Ryoshu that you got from the gacha? Oh! Yeah, Ryoshu's very pretty. She's got a lot of charisma. She also looks very nice with long hair. Like, I know it's a little like, it's not all that clear, but like, oh, I love her outfit. I love her outfit for this ego. God, it's so good. So good. That bob is disgusting. Ryoshu with long hair is very nice. I mean, if you don't like the bob on Ryoshu, there's this version of her. She has a very long ponytail. Although the outfit is very, it's giving, what is it? Beef Wellington. Ryoshu of long hair, please give me more. I'm starving here. Why is the alphabet ID version so bad though? I mean, who is it? Jio Hwan? I forgot his name. But he's the one who has that outfit and they just give it to her. Oh, hi Freezer. Isang is he's very depressed, I will say. He's kind of a sopping wet cat kind of guy. Although if you want him to be crazy, there's this. He has a little ponytail in the back. And if you want him to have a gun, he's got a gun. Very cool. Although I do like Spice Bush. I love Spice Bush. My favorite ID. My favorite ID. If you don't mind, how many shard boxes do I have? I don't have a lot because I don't have the battle pass for this account, but I have 40. Yeah, it's not a very good amount. I have 40. I'm so tempted to use these tickets so because they feel like they're free, but it's not. What's up with this game? A lot of things, and very story heavy. Very story heavy. It has a Arknights collab. It's going on right now. It's got about 2 weeks left. The week and a half. This account, yes, this is the streaming account. I do have a personal one. It is personal for a reason. Yeah, get the ego, I already have all the egos, Sinclair. I have all the egos. Faust, I already know about all this. Faust, I already know. Yeah, I have all the egos, see? Plus 40, plus 40, plus 40, plus 40. I have everyone. Yeah. Gamble even more? What would I even gamble for? That's the question. What would I even gamble for? There's nothing to gamble. I already got everything. I'm just checking all the egos that I want on them. Yup, and Command Meltdown. Okay, yeah, that's the only thing I can have. Okay. Personal reason, is it named after... Huh? I'm gonna preface this, I don't even like Danganronpa. Never got into it. Like, ever. If anything, I think the most, like, what would I say? The most, like... The most call-out posty thing you could say about me is, like, I was a Homestuck fan. Exposed for... Huh? Again, I don't like Danganronpa. Yeah, the most call-out thing I can say is that, I liked Homestuck, yeah. Anyway, let's go kill MAYORS'S Fathoms. Let's go kill MAYORS'S Fathoms. Hello, MAYORS. Why is Ami on the screen? Arknights collab. Arknights collab. What's your thoughts on a new Homestuck pilot? I mean, it's It's made by the same studio that Busy Pop is, so I've got not the best opinions on it. It also swears every sentence, which is not what happens in Homestuck. Yeah, there's swearing, but like not every sentence. Anyway, story time. Hello, Mayors. News of the war is getting grimmer by the day. Wait, what war? The sea terrors are coming, swarming. This is the day when the ocean-born calamity broke and stung Ager's seemingly infinite starward growth. Aren't you going to the surface, Mayors? More and more people have been getting too anxious to stay in Ager. I'm not. If Ager falls, it only means that the surface is soon to follow. Why? Think you'll head to the surface too? I'm thinking about it. While there weren't that many, people around me began to leave for the surface. I consider most of them to be close acquaintances. They've all tried to convince me to leave with them. But fleeing my home in favor of the land didn't feel right. The foretold calamity descended. It dealt a heavy blow to Ager, but the surface suffered much worse. I had to help them. How could I not, after hearing that such a terrible thing has happened? I think I'll head to the surface. Seriously, the surface? Think hard about it before you go. If you leave now, coming back might no longer be an option. Every day must be a struggle for them. At least I don't have to fear for the immediate tomorrow. So it's my responsibility to provide help as someone who is better off than them, even by a little. I don't know, but if I go there to help, things will only get much more dangerous for the land dwellers. Maybe that danger is the very thing that'll hurt you. I think I still have to help them. I procured myself an Agerian research vessel at the cheap price to bring me to land. Unable to even submerge itself while moving, this wasn't exactly the best ship out there, and I normally wouldn't have given it a second look. But I thought it would at least help me navigate the coastal sea. I didn't expect this. The very first thing I witnessed on the surface was the bottomless hostility against the Ager. They denied my and Ager's offer for help, for the sole reason I came from the sea. They denied my compassion, my research. Get lost! We don't need your stupid research. We're from the same place as that calamity, aren't you? Do you really think we're so stupid that we trust you? They confiscated my catalyst and tore my research apart. My wish to stand with them against the calamity was devoured from the hatred born of the same calamity. Anyway, any kindness, any compassion I gave them was repaid twofold in hatred and suspicion. Did the terrible conditions of this land transform them into monsters, or was this always their nature? It wasn't long before the research vessel I brought from Ager was confiscated out of suspicion. A few weeks later, when I finally came across the vessel by the beach, there was an uncanny name inscribed on the side, Rebelión de las Masas. But none of that was enough to stop me from continuing my research for the sake of the land dwellers. I went through so many trials and errors, and to somehow impede the sea terrors' rapid evolution to revive the Iberian soil contaminated by the Nether Sea brand. But my work bore barely any fruit. And I let the days float by as I watched the Inquisition arrest the Ager one by one. When my sea terror samples and research notes came into view, they looked completely different from one another, some of them with fundamentally different physiologies. Even still, nothing stopped them from being us instead of I, and for the first time I became doubtful of my efforts to interrupt their evolution. Her tales were not entirely fabrications. Mayors is a bishop of the Church of the Deep, so that automatically makes her a sinner in the eyes of the Inquisition, regardless of her reasons. The more I studied them, the more I found them to be such compassionate, altruistic creatures. All they cared about was their survival, without even a hint of selfishness. They're not some evil monsters from the sea. Mayors, I concede that seaborns may not be evil, but it doesn't matter what they are. Whether they're kindly life forms or whether they're simply a different form of civilization, it doesn't matter. Because Iberia and her Inquisition does not define seaborns as evil. Seaborns are an enemy, threats to human existence. I have but one thing to say as an Inquisitor. You, all of you, are my enemy. But it would be a good thing for the Inquisition if I were to leave for the city, wouldn't it? Why would you say that it is a good thing for us to toss our problem into another world? That would be like abandoning our pride. Unless they, the people of the city, give you permission. As an Inquisitor, I can't let you do that. Yeah, and don't get your hopes up about that either. You can't wrap it in a box that says compassion for all you want. But Mayors, your course isn't exactly the direction I'd like to sail in. As the rest of the sinners prepare for battle in silent agreement with Ishmael's stand, Mayors mutters with genuine disappointment. I didn't want to have to do this. Waves. I had no better word to describe the horde of sea terrors crashing into us. But this is the only way it could have ended. Your words are composed entirely of your own color and no one else's. Manager Dante, right? Do speak. We will hold the line to defend this place against the sea terrors rushing in from the rear. So in the meantime, can you take down Mayors and deal with the remaining sea terrors? Absolutely. The manager has responded affirmatively. All operators will be drawing the sea terrors to us. We don't need to take them all down. We just need to act as a wall between the wave and the people of Miss Company. Irene, I will ask for your help as well. As for Amiya, please assist Limbus Company just in case. Okay, then let the mission begin. Ugh, oh, I hate doing high voices. Ugh. Oh, thank you for stopping by, Sinclair. Thank you for stopping by. I already know about dungeons. Why does the game think I've never done a dungeon before? Okay. Alright. In order. Let's do 1, 2. I do need 3, 4, 5, 6 because I need syncing. I need someone who can do those two. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There we go. Thank you, Amiya. Very fantastic of you. Let's do one of these and then do that, and I'm gonna need a lot of red ones. Yeah, let's do that. Nice. Oh, that guy's gonna get staggered. Yep, goodbye. Nice. Yep. Sure. Let's do one of these and then do this and that. Nice. Bing bong.
사선이 비었어요. 시야 확보. 쏜다. 이러면 쏠 수 있죠? 시야 확보. 쏜다.
Wait, how many? 15. We have 6. Okay, these are the rest of the enemies. Okay, cool. Then bum 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 bum. Okay, murder. Thank you. Wait, Faust, did you not have full sanity? Ma'am, you just rolled tails. How dare you? Oh, you have no ammo. Wait, what? When the hell did you run out of ammo? What? The hell? Okay. I guess.
여긴 맡겨주세요.
Thanks, Heathcliff. When did you run out of ammo? The fuck? Because you use skill 1? I know I did. And then... Oh. Oh, and I use skill 1 again. Okay, you know what? Never mind. That's on me. That's on me. Soloed mayors using Lord Honglu. Oh wait, I'm supposed to read all this. All right, what does it say? You come across a cavern full of sunken ship remnants and golden treasure to wash up inside. There are all kinds of unfamiliar sculptures and twinkling golden coins. There's a whole pile of treasures here. Hey, the records here say that this used to be a ship that sailed across Terra. Must be a ship built for conquest, built during the golden age of Iberia. Look, it says here that the golden chalice made in Sargon. Combine an armada of tall, proud sails, unparalleled technological innovation, and a certain king's greed, and you get this. It's the kind of glory we can barely hope to retrieve now. These items would be extremely valuable outside, but none of them seem very helpful for the situation at hand. Shall we continue to look just in case? Yes. Honglu, you should look. Thank you. Picked out a golden compass from inside a weathered bag. An inscription. Wait. The inscription on the compass indicates that it is an artifact created during the era of grand expeditions. How is this artifact still so intact? The place is only a bridge made of items pulled from the group's unconscious that they are most appropriate for the Fathoms. It may never truly exist, but it may not be in reality. Irene stares at the compass for a moment, tempted, before turning around, having accepted the fact that it probably isn't a real artifact. We'll forge contact. Oh, that one. This artifact. Cool. He threw ammo at the enemies. Alright, just press win rate and yeah, it should be fine. How did I deal with 4 stagger? Huh? Oh. In regards to jelly tofus. Lord Honglu solo. Okay, Faust, please just roll heads for all of your coins. Okay, thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah, she's fine. Wait, does this kill? It does. Nice. Nice. How many? 18. Okay, 18 enemies. This can be avoided. Nice. You could have rolled heads-ish.
여긴 맡겨주세요.
Okay, this is good. Except I wouldn't use that one. Everything else... yeah, seems to be fine.
포착 1시 방향.
Hello, Bina? Why is there a former arbiter here? Having fun? Yes? Question mark?
어이쿠, 그 정도인가?
그대 또한 잠들.
Bing bong. Thank you, Isang. Is there a problem with a former arbiter being here? No, there's no problem. Bina asking you that is scary. Ba, 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 ba. 10 and 18, there's 7 on the field, so that means there's 1 in the back. I have 8 ammo. I should be fine. Nice. I was gonna invite you to have some lemon and honey tea in the library, but I changed my mind. The fact that I would be invited to the library in the first place would be terrifying. I'm glad I was even was one of the options to be invited. Oh, the goop. I hate the goop. Goop is very annoying to deal with. Let's see. 5 ammo. Heathcliff, kill that guy in one shot. This can... Will this guy... Will that kill that? Probably. And then this can go here. That can go there. And this can probably go here. Book of Minty will be blank? No, Book of Minty will be filled with recipes just for, like, rice. It's just rice recipes. Better hope I don't become an announcer. Actually, I'll be very, very excited to have Bina as an announcer. Can you ask you to bring cheese as an announcer instead? Wait, actually, isn't this... Wait, no. This upcoming Walpurgis is back to Ruina, so it would be someone else. I don't know who. What are we at? We have Full Stop. What would be like the next up from Full Stop? It's been a while since I played Ruina.
어머, 부탁드려요.
Would Index be next up on the chopping block? Would that be comparable? Index? If it is Index, Freezer's gonna lose his mind. A 1,000 ways to rice. Did you like my floor? Actually, your floor is actually like my favorite. I love the aesthetic and like the books and like the night skies. It's very very peaceful. We have lobcorp cheese.
거기까지. 어이구, 위험 요소 제거.
ドクターのように優れた式ですね。
대검의 머리가 쪼개지진 않았을 거야.
편히 쉬시게.
Oh, not impossible took me a few tries. You built a poise in the first phase, basically. Had a bearable thanks to Bladeland and Isong. You could literally chip her shield and stagger her in 2 turns. Oh. Huh. Interesting. Have a stream. Thank you for stopping by.
위험인물 발견. 제압할게.
Oh, why is it always this S1? Nice.
ダンテさんの作戦とても効果的でした。
엎드리도록.
Ah, the attack weight. Dawn's fine. Dawn will be fine.
틈끊어. 이제 깨우치시게.
If we get Yunjin and she's as bad as spouse, I wish that director next hot chocolate is cold. Isn't cold hot chocolate just chocolate milk? It
敵は深手を負っています。
isn't that just chocolate milk?
나아가주게.
Oh, almost stagger. Damn. Chocolate goop? Why would it be goop?
엎드리도록.
Huh? Wait, why would it be goop? How thick of a hot chocolate are y'all making? How thick is this? How thick is this hot chocolate? What?
여긴 맡겨주세요. 다음 목표로.
エリートオペレーター並みの腕前です。
Extra thick? What are y'all making your hot chocolate with? Gosh darn.
내 뒤로.
Are y'all like putting chocolate on a double boiler, like melting it and then putting that with a little bit of like milk, cream, and sugar?
따뜻한 피.
Until it turns like a sludge-like consistency?
대검 방어.
That's basically like chocolate dip. That's not a drink anymore. It's not a drink anymore, if that's the case. Also, what is going on here? What the... Oh gosh. Okay, could you do that thing and then that can go there. This unopposed can go here. That can stay. Yeah, this is fine.
위험인물 발견. 제압할게요.
한 점만 노린다.
Please heads. Thank you. Kill. 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 Nice.
머리통에 적설.
Doesn't mean I'm drinking condiments.
피가 뚫리고.
Do you consider chocolate dip as a condiment? Hot chocolate should have the consistency of brownie batter? What?
このままいけば敵を食い止められます。
Oh, why is it back again? Okay. Things I've got to die like now.
내 뒤로.
좋아.
500k on gone in one skill. It's fine, it'll come back. Would you rather have a hot mustard as a drink? I'm good. I'm good. Please win. Thank you. Bing bong. Nice. Ooh, nice AoE. Nice. Ooh, yikes. That was not as pog.
エリートオペレーター並みの腕前です。
Ooh, yikes. Okay. Okay, so what I can do here is do that, and then this can go here.
타겟 포착. 1시 방향.
They're fine. Please kill him, Ish.
최선의 방어를.
Thank you. Please? No stagger.
エリートオペレーター並みの腕前です。
Y'all don't need to be all on that one guy. There we go.
나아가주게.
Please stagger him. Thank you.
그 삶에 마침표를. 이러면 쏠 수 있죠? 공로 지원한다.
Nice. Nice. There we go. Finally. Finally. Alright. Top, bottom, bottom. Oh! Through the ocean wind blowing through between white buildings, someone stands with a lamplight and looks around, the bloom illuminating the piles of sea monster corpses. Given the clear similarities between his and Irene's outfit, he must be an inquisitor too. What are the civilians doing out here on the front lines? Oh. Leading our evacuation or... on the front lines, though? Help, lead... Oh. Chat, which one is it? Which one gives me the ego gift? I would like to know. Because, like, leading our evacuations, like, on the front lines seems a little conspicuous. Helping also seems a little bit conspicuous. Help the guy? Yeah, this seems like the more... Help. I appreciate the sentiment, but the role of civilians to survive and contribute to Iberia's survival. You need to sacrifice yourselves on the front lines to hold the line against the very sea, for that is the Inquisitor's role. With that, the Inquisitor quickly saw us away from here. Nothing happened. Ah, that's okay. At the center of what appears to be an arc symbolizing the city, at the center of the brilliant golden light must be Mayors. Let's take a quick break here. Oh, you're right, Doctor? I just need to take a quick breather. You should probably work on your cardio. Miss Amiya might have to piggyback you around. Well, yeah, once we get back, we'll start working out like Kelsey suggested. Executive manager, if it ever comes to it, you may trust me with the piggybacking. I'm good. Perhaps being in close proximity to Mayor's vision of Utopia and the center of the light did something. Seaborns near us only gave us a passing glance without attacking us. Something about the way they looked at us felt like they were concerned about us. The sinners couldn't help but look away with a funny feeling. I feel sorrow, regret. Maybe these feelings are denials for all those times she spent agonizing over this. Can we really bring back Miss Mayors? We'll help her return. That's what we're here to do, after all. Alright, let's rest up for a bit before moving on. Take a moment. After taking enough rest, we continue on towards the refracted light. Ah, okay. Rip, it's okay. Alright, time to beat up Mayors. Time to beat up Mayors. Ah! I will say, I have listened to this theme on YouTube. It fucks. Ugh. Mayors' despair, the repulsiveness of people's ill intent, the faint hope from the light found within, all kinds of emotions and memories rise to the surface of Amiya's fathoms, then sink again. Those same thoughts seep into me as well, unfiltered. The sins that people have committed won't just go away. Humanity's ill intent will propagate unimpeded too. But the tides that Miss Mayors is trying to summon to douse it will devour humanity, their civilization, and the city they came from. So, I don't think that's the right way to go. Not as long as Dante and the people of Limbus Company refuse. This isn't like the time I retrieved the ego. In a place of the light, a speck of darkness casts a shadow. Ah. A strange power courses through me before radiating towards the sinners. Gain emotional connection for the duration of this encounter. Oh, it's Amiya. On hit against enemies, chance to gain one ego resource corresponding to skills. Use skills affinity. When an enemy dies after an allied unit's skill attack ends, gain 2 least owned ego resources in an encounter. Gain 1 ego resource of each affinity. Consume when following ego skills. 2 of each when using overclock skills. Ah, and all of the... Okay. I see. Okay. Okay. Alright, let's just do a couple things here. Yeah, let's do one of these, and actually, no, let's do one of these. Music louder now? Here, I'll bump it up on OBS. Actually, why is SFX still so loud? Jesus. There we go. Head sales? Okay, heads. Still though 0, but... Alright. this can... Yeah, that can go there. And then he can go there. Oh, she didn't get... Okay, that's fine. That can go there. He can do one of those. Oh, okay. He can instead do one of these. No. Yeah, let's do one of that. And then... Okay, Faust is actively being targeted by that. That's on Isang. He can kill that in one hit, probably. This can go here, and then... Yup. Yup. Oh, Art Nice to do a collab with Limbus just to see their take on the OST and the ID kits?
쏠 수 있죠?
공로 지원한다.
I think that would be interesting. I would love to see characters from Limbus be, or at least the Sinners, be an Arc Knights. And depending on like what ID they go with, I think it'll be very cool. Yeah. Nice. Alright, Isang, I need you to kill this spewer in like one skill. Uh-huh. Yup. Yup. Thank you. Okay, I don't want to use that just yet. He has 6 ammo. Let's get this passive up. Can she kill that in one? I don't think so. Okay, let's have her kill that. Coin count down. The dog. That's not gonna get killed in one hit. This maybe? And then that can go there, and Isang can do the bing bonk.
나아가주게.
1 damage. Thank you. Thank you, Heathcliff. Do respect that collabigos are not that well designed? I think they're fine. Then again, this is a very casual viewpoint on it. I think they're fine. They're very fun to play around with, especially Honglu's. Honglu's is very fun on a poise team. It's a little nutty. The other egos, however, I haven't really done much. Okay. Who should? You should. Ooh, that's gonna wake up the Sea Reaper, but it's fine. Why is there so many S1s? I don't need any more S1s. Okay. Skills 3 on this guy, probably. It's endure on everything. Okay. What is your overclock? For every 3 highest resonance attack weight. Okay, I want that on first, though. This can go here. That can go there. She can... Oh, that's attack weight. If that's the case... I think this should go here. And then this can go... That can go there. And then this can... No, that's gonna do overkill. That can go there. Yep.
위험인물 발견. 제압할게.
도망쳐봤자 헛수고.
Uh,
전화간 탄환이 어디에서든 이 머리통을 화려하게
does that kill? That kills. Okay, good. Yup. Roll heads, please. Thank you.
흐릿한 등화 곱게 접은 종이에 번졌으니
어?
용이
Nice.
빈 벼로에 남았구나.
Slashing Honglu's fine, right? Yeah, Honglu's fine. We're fine.
組むくの適した攻撃でなくとも最善の選択だったはずです。
Thank you, Anya, for telling me that physical damage isn't gonna do very well on that dude.
대검 방어.
Nice. They're fine. Nice. Dead.
エリートオペレーター並みの腕前です。
Okay. That's back. Okay. Actually, no. I want you to use that. I want Meltdown. Where do I want Meltdown? Meltdown can go there. Actually, no. Evade. Evade can go there. That's going there. How much ammo do you have? 7, 8. That can go there. This will come into play later. You can do... Nope, you can do that. Thank you. And that can go there. Don't like that one, but it will have to do.
위험인물 발견. 제압할게.
Nice. Okay. Targets everyone.
멈추지 않는 시대에서 희망과 미래를 찾아 스스로 답을 구하시길.
Nice. She's fine. Although the nervous impairment is stacking up quite a bit. Alright, Land of Illusion.
모든 무상무정 시선에 봐야
We got them SP gen.
저 풍진 세상에
Evade, nice.
간다.
여긴 맡겨주세요.
Stagger, nice. Will this kill? I don't think this will kill. Yeah, this only staggers. Ew, that offense level up is not very good though. That's a little... Can you stop getting your S1, Heathcliff? Please? Sir? Sir! Oh my god. I need you dead. That can go there. This is 4 hits, so that can go there. Can you use the rest of your bullets, please? Thank you. This can go there. Who's targeting this? You are, okay. Actually, you do that, and then this can go. All right, what does it look like here? Yes, Clash Boulevard.
나아가주게.
모두가 너를 잊어도 반드시 되찾을 거다.
Nice.
무용하군요.
Is 17 HP left.
위험 요소.
Okay, nice.
편히 쉬시게.
Mm?
대검 방어.
Okay. Stagger. Nice.
흐릿한 등화, 곱게 접은 종이에 번져
Alright. Yup.
식구의 한해.
Nice.
빈 벼로에 남았구나.
Nice. Multi-kill. We love to see that. Why is there more of them? Okay. Okay. If that's the case, then I will use that. That can go there. Ish, can you... That is hopeless. Okay, never mind. Don't do that, Ish. Honglu, could you do this again? That's also hopeless. Oh, wait, is it hopeless because... Oh, it's hopeless. It's because of fucking Nether Sea brand. Yeah. That's what I thought. Okay. If that is the case... Then yeah, that should be fine. As long as... Yeah, that'll go first, and then... Okay, let's get some speed. That can go there. AoE. Yeah, and then... I know this is unclashable, but I'm doing it in preparation. That one's gonna hit harder. This one doesn't really matter.
사격 개시.
무용하군요. 이제
Nice. Okay. 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 That's fine. That's fine.
흐릿한 등화, 곱게 접은 종이에 번졌으니 식구의 한해. 용이
Ooh.
빈 벼로에 남았구나.
Nice. They're fine.
이상이 무엇이라 생각하시오?
Nice. They're fine, although the 19's a little...
이 수많은 소원들 중 그대가 이루고 싶은
82.
무엇인가?
Okay, that's not bad, that's not bad. Phase change? Phase change, okay. Cool, 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 cool. That's fine. You've aged a lot since the last time you met, Poppy. Is this a characteristic of your subrace? You haven't aged a day. So what brings you to the Church of the Deep? Seaborns are indispensable in our preparation for the impending doom. Nothing else can ensure the survival of humanity. Thus, it would only be right for me to join hands with those who are able and willing to become Seaborns, to search for a way to prolong our existences. You're looking to use the knowledge of the wise and the talented as nourishment for Seaborns. But that won't do anything more than prolong our existences. But is survival alone not enough? I thought a bishop of the church would share a majority of that belief with me. Bobby, you know, you and I have put our faith into Seaborns, but the word faith might mean something different for you than it does for me. Seaborns shouldn't be our object of worship. You have to stand on equal ground as them and set our eyes as on their natures. Please, step aside. Desperation, sadness, sympathy. Mayor's emotions gush upward, carried by bubbles. Terra, a land in which the hatred of the different has entrenched itself. The city, a place in which people crushed by the trials of life have surrendered to its absurdities. But they both need the Seaborns perfected beneath the light. But that is but your wish, Miss Mayors. Faust does not believe them to be necessary elements for the city. Even in the city, there are people who are searching for reasons to live on, dreaming of a better world. We all know that it can't possibly be easy to change, but there has to be some kind of worth value in that process alone, in the lives that we lead within the city. What worth could there be to a life of the unkind? The kind of life humanity is doomed to exist in, where all we ever do is hurt and hate one another. Listen, efficient order and natural altruism, they're both virtues humanity should never lose sight of, but there's no such thing as absolutes when it comes to the value of life. Survival is the right of all civilization, which means that it should never be up to others to define the worth of life, to argue for it. But what if there's no other way? Can you even understand what I'm saying? Some time had passed since I made Pharaoh Muerto my home. Unlike my prediction, the Seaborns' evolution seemed to have lost its explosive progress, and Fabius seems to be content just observing their slow development. Maybe it's because they're directionless without a specific wish. Even still, Seaborns were the key to changing Terra, the land. To stand against the incoming calamity, we needed their survivability and adaptability. And the humanity that has turned exhaustion into ill intent needed the Seaborns' blind, selfless altruism towards their own. So, while I never stopped my studies, something small but sharp continued to stab at my frustrated heart, stultified and unable to be resolved. If we were to lose even our sense of selves and creed assimilated into the stagnated great will, for the sake of survival, civilization had to be no more. For the sake of us, I had to be no more. The realization of that paradox made the first crack in my confidence that Seaborns were the answer to the problem Iberia, the land, and humanity faced. Through the cracks, the seeds where doubt were sown. But it had already come too far to find a path more beautiful than the Seaborns. No more wasting time with these stupid ruminations. There has to be a way, some kind of condition Seaborns need to fulfill to retain their sense of selves, to retain their individual hopes and wishes. I stood adrift atop the inundation of years I dedicated to this purpose, holding on to this precious hope and steeled my shaking heart. And that was the easy part. There are no better solutions. Don't look away from the answer that lies in front of me. All I need to do is find a way for Seaborns to hope and wish, to have them each carry a sense of self. I just have to repeat that to myself like a mantra, again and again. But my drifting days came to an end when I found a new path, illuminated by the strange light from across the sea. On that day, yes, the day when that faint blue light shone, a whisper visited me. Ah, hi Carmen! Who's there? Whose voice is... What? The answer, sought through the eons of people I didn't recognize, played over and over in my ears. The voice that spoke, it was muffled but warm and beautiful. The light of the city? The hearts that were lost, the emotions that were forgotten, the sense of self that... No, that's enough of that, but I'd like to hear more of that, more about the light. The light that has sprouted from the 10 virtues. And the image those words drew in my mind was clearer and more beautiful than ever. Terra, the city, they both failed to find a way out of this bridle. If they're going to be satisfied with living on as they are, then... You can't change what you see by standing still. If you want to bring about a better world, then, even if you may be lost in the ideals, you have to keep walking. Survival, worth of life. As I've never been too certain about either of those complicated ideas, I have no unflinching creed with which to convince her. That's not to say that the city has no need for the altruistic nature Mayors wants to bring there. That's not to say that I have a better answer than the combination of Seaborns and the light. Even still, the emotions, the regrets, the conversations I found and collected over this journey alongside the sinners become my answer, and I tick on. Honestly, I don't really know the city all that well either. My memory only goes back a year, and for what is practically my entire existence, I've been surrounded by the sinners in our adventure. Still, we want to keep trying. You're right, the city is an absurd, vicious place. Something new and horrible surprises me every other day, but... Mayors, the light you spoke of, I don't think that's what protects the ego, the sense of self. To protect it, you have to first look unflinchingly both ways, the path that lies ahead and the one that you've walked. Then you confront them both. That can't be right. The light, it has to. You were just working based on what you heard about the city and the light, ain't that right? How can you be so confident that the light will be able to protect the Seaborn's sense of selves? Ain't that just what you want to believe? I think it's a distinct possibility. Even if the light can do what you hope it does, Mayors, it won't change anything. Turning our nature's kind by transforming us into Seaborns, a convenient method like that isn't our path. Because the sense of self protected like that, the kind of nature attained like that, wouldn't be our own. It would be yours, Mayors. Protecting your own sense of self while being compassionate and kind, it's a path of unbearable suffering. We might fail some days despite our efforts. Some days we'll be forced to confront the sins of our past and suffer. Verily, not one of us, as we are now, may see the culmination of that path. Yet, I can hardly find it within myself to simply leave it all in thy hands without so much as trying. You're saying that Seaborns can't be the answer I've always sought. It doesn't make much sense if you think about it, Mayors. Those sea monsters don't even know what self means. That's why they show no hesitation before sacrifice. If you were to introduce a sense of self to those sea monsters, that selflessness you want will be no more. She is a Seaborn-shaped distortion who is not a Seaborn, and endlessly anguished contemplating distortion. If Mayors' wish is to achieve an altruistic world, then her desire has to be that she doesn't want her efforts to become meaningless. Seaborns may be the perfect answer for some people. A recent example, Fabius. It seems clear to me that it was precisely his wish. But that doesn't seem to align with yours. Find a new answer, Miss Mayors. You're telling me I have to go back to wandering for so much time again in search of that new answer? You won't be alone on that path. Walk it together. Relying on one another, it won't feel as long. Trying to carry such a heavy burden all by yourself, Miss Mayors, it's such a prideful thing to do. Oh, the thing is up. The goop is up, but I can't use the goddamn hand of the saint. God damn it. Okay. Okay. That's struggling. This is fine. That's struggling. Why is everything struggling? Can you do it? Thank you. Jesus. Okay, that can go there. This can... Why is... I don't like any of those. Is this even... No, it's not worth. It has clash power, so I won't do anything. He's not clashing. This is also unopposed. Yikes. Everything is struggling. Jesus. Okay. Favored? That's good enough. That's good enough.
도착 1시간.
Nice. Ew, yikes. That's fine. Okay, good.
아득한 여정. 멈추지 않는 시대에서 희망과 미래를 찾아 스스로 답을 구하시길.
Okay. Yeah, that's gonna roll heads. Yikes. Can you not do that? That'd be really nice if you didn't do that.
눈부시지 않고 두려워하지 마.
She's fine. 26, yep. Nice.
정의보다도 큰 자, 생명 속에 파묻힌 그대, 여기서 빛은 우리 앞을 막는 증오스러 나와 그대의 힘을 합쳐 위대한 아르카나 슬레이머!
Kill them, beam. Thank you. Oh wait, that also heals. That's good. Yikes. He's fine. It's fine. Tides carry at the windows to MAYORS'S past, soon devouring them beyond vision. It's almost as if MAYORS'S and the dungeon of the Fathoms know the ocean itself is fusing into one. The majority of distortions encountered by the bus team have assumed the form generally recognized as an organic entity. However, there's nothing preventing a distortion's form from breaking that boundary and taking a different shape, as it may vary by the individual's desires. If her distortion allowed to exacerbate undeterred, it may eventually corrode this very space in which we stand. As we were taking some time to catch our breaths, a few small machines tumbled to the ground, a shot from one of the few trembling fathoms. It must be one of those mysterious machines from MAYORS'S home we saw when we peered into her memories. The machines continued to whir loudly as though the waves broke them. We saw that there are various apparatus attached to sockets on their sides. Expensive they appear, yet how numerous they are. Oh, this is a little down here. Hannah, Saint Inquisitor bot. Assistant Zero Battles, we decided to take one of the machines. Oh! Shoot. Counteract the Nercy brand's influence on sinners. Yes, toxicity. Nethersea brand no longer inflicts nervous impairment or deals damage to allies. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Okay. I'll take that. I'll take that. I'll take it. Okay, these are still hopeless, so like, okay. So I need the healing. How much ammo do you have? You have 4. That can go there. That can go there. That should be fine. Although, wait. Tidal Elegy. Single target. Coin power +2 and deal 100% damage. Ooh. Actually, that's pretty good. I'll take it. Do that. Do that. Oh, is it both targeting her? Okay. Yeah, after the first hit, it's gonna hit really hard. Yikes. Okay. This should be fine. It's a little scuff.
아득한 야정, 멈추지 않는 시대에서 희망과 미래를 찾아 스스로 답을 구하시길.
Big heal. This might stagger, actually. It's not? Okay, we're good. We're okay. Oh, did it not go off? Ooh, yikes. So ego doesn't do it. Okay, okay, okay. Coin power down is actually pretty, or attack power down, oops. Okay, yup. Yup. Nice. She staggered? Yeah, she staggered. Ooh, this is not good. That's not good. Is she gonna be okay? okay, they're fine. They're fine. They're fine. They're fine. It's fine. Okay. Okay, 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 okay. Yikes. Okay. Okay, they have attack power down, so, like, it won't do as much, but still, ugh. Actually, what's your corrode? If the skill damage not stagger or kill any target, take HP damage. In shield. Okay. Heal 2 allies instead. Yeah. That'll go there. That will go there. Jesus. That can go there. Actually, what's your corrosion again? Targets randomly, gain poise. Deal pride damage based on 10% of damage dealt. That should be fine. Please heal. Thank you for rolling heads. Jeez.
아득한 야정, 멈추지 않는 시대에서 희망과 미래를 찾아 스스로 답을 구하시길.
Nice. And the coins are all cracked. Total 8, 9, 16. Okay, one person staggered. But who is it? Who got staggered? Okay, we're fine. You do that, thank you. Alright, how much do you have? You have 40. Go fuck them up. Please. Thank you. You still need to heal a shit ton, Faust. Okay. So this can still go there. This can... That is hopeless. I'm not doing that. Yikes. Okay. Then I'll do that. That can probably go there. I don't trust it. That will go there. That's fine. Oh, I've rolled tails, really?
이 검은, 이 명예는, 이 영광은 이빨이지 않을 테니.
Someone's getting staggered. Yep. Who is it? You did. Okay. Ishmael got staggered.
아득한 야정, 멈추지 않는 시대에서 희망과 미래를 찾아 스스로 답을 구하시길.
She's fine. She's fine. Oh, come on. Ugh, that's bad.
이상이 무엇이라 생각하시오?
Okay, attack power down's good. Don't stagger, thank you. Yup. Okay, he's fine. Okay, okay. She's gonna gain 50. Yikes. Okay. That's struggling. I don't like this. That's favored? Wait, that's favored? That's favored, that's struggling. What are you at? 29. Okay. I can only hope and pray. Gee, oh god.
내 뒤로 한 점만 노린다.
I need him to be in the back.
이 검은 이빨이지 않을 테니.
Oh wait, was he still charging? God damn it. Okay.
착한 여정, 멈추지 않는 시대에서 희망과 미래를 찾아 스스로 답을 구하시길.
It's already gonna be fine. Someone staggered. Someone's dead. I don't know who's dead. Someone's probably dead.
敵が優勢です。
Okay, no one's dead.
把握し直さなければ。
Yikes. Okay. 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 Okay, so someone needs to... You do that. That can go here. Faust can take a couple hits. It's not gonna be very fun though. Yes. Yikes. So he's staggered. Please don't die. Holy shit.
이상이 무엇이라 생각하시오?
Yeah, Faust is fine.
皆さん、しっかり。
Faust is fine. Heath needs to get in the back. Like now. Yeah, that'll be fine. That can go there, that's fine. Oh, I don't have 5 green, okay. Okay, okay, okay. Yep, that can go there. That's hopeless. Okay.
사전 개시.
Yup. Hongwu has 3 ammo. Okay. Okay. Nice. She's fine. Nice.
주인께서 명하셨습니다. 당신 청소하라.
Mm-hmm. Yup. Okay, they're fine. Okay, okay, they're fine. That's fine, it's fine. It's fine.
皆さんしっかりしてください
Jesus Christ. Okay, okay. Could you please dump your entire magazine? Thank you. That's not... Why did that go from dominating to hopeless? Okay, I see. Put the ego on there. Okay. That's neutral. I don't trust it. Ugh. Power guard. This should be fine. Okay. Okay. Thank you. Okay. Okay, okay. She's fine. She's at 27. She's gonna... Faust is gonna stagger anytime soon here. Same thing for Ish. Yikes.
흐릿한 등화 곱게 접은 종이에 번졌으니 식구의 하늘 용이 되어 빈 벼로에 남았구나.
23. Okay.
편히 쉬시게.
Yep, dump the magazine. Thank you. Yikes.
요신한테 꿈에 닿을 때까지 몇 번이고.
Okay, 36. They're fine.
リンバスカンパニーの皆さんが
Oh, not this shit again.
嬉しいです
Take 40% damage this turn. Jesus. Oh, everyone has like nervous impairment. Ew. I don't like this at all. Highest resonance? I could do this. I could do this. That, and that's the resonance. Do that. That's fine.
아득한 야정.
Thank God the healing is not on hit. Or on what is it? On heads hit.
답을 구하시길.
It just happens. Yup. Yup. Yup, nice.
이 검은, 이 명예는, 이 영광은 깃발의
Both tails. Actually, this is gonna stagger a lot of people.
빠진다.
リンバスカンパニーの皆さんと
Okay.
本当に嬉しいです。
Okay. That's overclock, but that's fine. Yikes. The crystal ball that kills you. Yeah. So that has to go there. This has to go here. That can maybe go there. Actually, yeah. I want that. Maybe not on that one. This one probably. And then okay, they're both on 4-6, 4-7. Oh, that's unopposed anyway. Ugh, I really don't want Dawn to go down. Okay. Okay. Yup. Okay, we're fine. Yikes. That one sucks. That one sucks a lot, actually. That also sucks quite a bit.
누군가에게 저주받는 기분이 어떤 것인지.
Yikes. Okay.
이상이 무엇이라 생각하시오?
Yup, Dawn's dead. Yup. Okay. This is the rest of my substitutes. This is it. 181 shield, but she's gonna get more. If shield breaks due to getting hit, becomes staggered and game fragile next turn. Oh, mother. Okay. Okay. I see how it is. I see how it is. That is hopeless. Okay. This is an ego that can go counteract that. Yikes. Okay. Those are favored. Why are these favored? That goes there. This goes. Yikes. That's neutral. Okay, that's dominating. Can I power counter this? And that can go there. Please roll heads. Thank you. Ugh. 이상.
이상이 무엇이라 생각하시오?
Okay, 30, 150 shield. Ooh, shield gone. Wait. Oh shit. Oh, I've got to wail on her. Can I do 99 damage? Can I do 99 damage? Should I even... Okay, okay. Yup, okay. Yup.
나아가주게.
아득한 야정.
I don't think I can do 999 HP damage in like one turn.
답을 구하시길.
혈압도 바로.
Okay, that's 200. Okay. There's 500 left. 360.
흐릿한 등화 곱게 접은 종이에 번졌으면 19의 하늘.
Oh, they're...
빈
Wait,
병이
98? Okay, we're good. Ah! Ah! Why did that suck so much to fight? Why does that suck so much to fight? Oh. Oh my god. It's true that people scrutinize others for differences to find something they can hate, but it's also true that it is often those very differences that people look up to. And admiration usually goes hand in hand with overestimation. Yes, and Miss Mayors admired these two unknowns, Seaborns and the Light. She thought they would be the solution to everything. Mayors? Do you still want to go to the city? No. I'll remain here in Terra. I'll broaden my studies and I'll talk more. To find a new path forward, realizing my wish. As for what will happen now, Miss Mayors, we're going to need to have a long talk with the Inquisition, but we'll help too. We'll help you in your search for that path if we can. The great arc built from the city crumbles. Light fades and gives way to shadows. We find ourselves back aboard the vessel Massas. Well, complete. Vessel Massas. It's slowing down. How's Miss Mayors? Here, unconscious. The mental strain seems to have taken its toll. It all happened inside the Dungeon of Fathoms, but again, it can't have been too easy on her mind to send so many waves after us. What will happen to Miss Mayors now? First, we'll wait for the Inquisition's ruling, then bring her to Rhodes Island. Her efforts were misguided, but she also had Terra's best interests at heart. Together, I'm sure we can discuss a better way forward. What if she's sentenced to death? Then we will need to offer a different proposal. We can consider it when we get to it, Doctor. It's finally over. All you have to left is to go back. As we were preparing to leave with our hearts much lighter than they were earlier. Hold on, everyone. Something's rapidly approaching us. Huh? A low thrumming roar vibrates the air as a strange shadow looms over the ship. Where'd this shade come from? Wait, is that... Almost driven by instinct, Ishmael takes a radio from Gregor and runs to the control room. Something must have clicked in Otis's head as she also turned and ran after Ishmael. If those two are running into the bridge... Ah! Brace! Grab onto something! Oh, bollocks, mucking it up right before the finish line. Doctor, Dante has advised that we grab onto something. I see. They're preparing to turn the ship around. Everyone brace for impact. Stay alert. Something's coming. The ship leaned heavily as it hurriedly turned to port side, and I caught a glimpse of a massive shadow gliding just beneath the water surface, right where the ship was a second ago. It's a Seaborn, about the size of... No, it's slightly larger than the vessel Massas. Amia's communicator buzzes with Ishmael's voice. The currents are going wild. Wait, no, something's causing these currents to go wild. We'll try our best to maintain evasive maneuvers for as long as possible, but we can't do this forever. If the situation does not improve, we may have to take the vessel Massas to cross the dimensional door. Does Rhodes Island have a way out of this quandary? Not at this moment, but we have to come up with one now and fast. Dante, does anything come to mind? We should first figure out why that Seaborn's coming after us. Copy that. I'll focus on steering the ship, so keep us updated. With that, the ship immediately begins a sharp turn, narrowly dodging the ponderous body of the Seaborn as it swims by. We can't just take the whole ship across the dimensional door. We're not the only ones on it. But the sea is too wild to simply turn around and let others leave. It's almost like it's obsessed with the ship. Just why could it possibly be coming after the ship all of a sudden? Could it be that Fabius's order is coming after me? Scotty? You? Yes, I'm their enemy, an abyssal hunter. As though to prove it, the giant beast began to charge against the bow of the ship the moment Scotty repositioned herself there. Just what are the abyssal hunters? Why are they so gung-ho about trying to kill you? Abyssal hunters are those who hunt sea terrors and seaborns. Of course, this isn't based on any emotion, such as vengeance or resentment. It is Scotty's. Well, that's not important right now. What matters is that they're solely targeting Scotty. Operators of Rose Island are heavily fatigued at this moment with their long defense against the waves of dungeons and the fathoms. The same could be said of us and Miss Amiya, who battled Mayors in the meantime. To engage that Seaborn, this particular circumstance is... Oh? Something shakes the vessel masses once again. What's this now? There's more? There are indeed multiple entities surrounding our ship, however. A violent, destructive sound crashes through the waves towards vessel Masas. Past the sudden wall of mist, there was... We're lucky. Or was this simply how it's supposed to go? Oh! Ishar molests her knight? Two Seaborns. It's going to be fine, Miss Inquisitor. If he's the same knight we fought earlier, I doubt he'll be able to stop himself from charging it at the giant of a sea monster. Like Honglu said, the knight charged straight at the giant rough wave at the great Seaborn as though he had hardly noticed our presence. If we can help the knight repel that Seaborn, we might have a shot at sending Limbus Company back through the dimensional door and escaping aboard the vessel Masas ourselves. Can everyone still move? I'm almost at my limit, but I can still move. I've got a plan. I'd like for everyone to trust me on this. Things weren't so bad outside after you entered the portal. Now's the time for the hunter to get to work. The bright ray of light from Irene's lamp shines upon those atop the deck, while Scotty leaps tall into the air using the ship's bow as her launching pad. The operators scatter to their appropriate positions as commanded by the doctor. Ishmael and Otis, both exited to the decks as well, presumably having found someone to steer the ship. Is it okay to have you two out here? This Calcit seemed to know enough about seafaring to take over. While this crisis is far from over, she was good enough that it was reasonable for us to leave the ship steering to her and descend to the decks for our return. It doesn't seem like we'll be able to we'll all be able to bid you goodbye. Are you sure you're going to be okay? We can stay a little longer and help. I appreciate the sentiment, I really do, but... Amiya pointed towards the dimensional door, which has shrunk significantly smaller since the first time we saw it. You don't have much time. I wonder if it was only supposed to be open for a set period of time, or... What if it's closing now because our work here is done? There was precious little we could learn about it now, but it was obvious that our time here was coming to an end. Thanks, Amiya. We would have been lost for a while in this world if it weren't for Rose Island's help. Well, thanks to you, we should be able to sufficiently study the dimensional door before we return. Time to say goodbye to the Iberian sea breeze, I guess. Do you have any idea how big the pile of paperwork is going to be at the Inquisition? Merta, try not to dock into Iberia next time, you got that? Sure, let's all stay nicely put in our own worlds. As the Great Seaborn briefly falters at the combined might of Scotty and the Knight, the ship's bell managed to stop inches from the dimensional door. Manager, this is our chance. Oh, Manager, this is our chance. Get to the dimensional door. Oh, the cleric. The cleric's here. Someday, I hope we can meet again. We shall take our leave. Oh, and that reserve operator. Also, this is such a cool CG. Let's return to the city. The sea had turned into a brutal battlefield, terrible roars contending with one another. After taking one final look at Rhodes Island defending vessel Masas, we leaped into that pitch-black darkness at the center of the dimensional door. I'm swept away at the tides of consciousness. The river draws out my memories and consciousness, sublimating them away. Then... only one. Where is this? Ye only one? I look around and see the sinner strewn about the room, dozing off. I see Heathcliff crash like that all the time, but how did everyone crash at the same time, sleeping against the walls? A bizarre sensation that something was truly amiss crawls up my spine. You have come to. Now that you have come to, I request that you continue to rest in your chamber. Your presence here makes it difficult to conduct cleaning activities in areas adjacent to your body. Huh? What? We just came through the dimensional door after Rhodes Island... Rhodes... You were transferred here after the LCCA discovered your company unconscious at the entrance of a lobotomy corp branch. I feel like I've went through a memorable experience, but I can't recall what. God damn it! Ugh! It's another... It's a fucking dream type situation. Ugh. There is a hole in my memory and a strange emotional tug at my heart, an ego I don't ever recall extracting. Russian interpreting available 5 more minutes of... Scheduling wooden training dummies to wake you in 5 minutes. But the bizarre sensation naturally settles. What was the abnormality? What just happened? I don't have any answers to either of those questions, but... Wait, where's Sod? She said something about how there's been a delay or something? I couldn't find Sod, who's been bringing us odd jobs here and there during her stay, anywhere in Yi Hongyuan. But on the desk, I did find a note filled with various requests and a letter, presumably left behind by Sod. We got a distortion contract. Come on, time to earn your keep. You weren't going to lounge around until we got a message from HQ, right? Are they allergic to giving us time off or something? In that moment, a certain voice briefly surfaces from the abyss of my memories before sinking again. There are no such thing as absolutes when it comes to the value of life, which means that it should never be up to others to define the worth of life, to argue for it. The worth of life. I don't recall who said that, or even where I heard it from. Honestly, I don't even understand what exactly it was supposed to mean. You can't change what you see by standing still. If you want to bring about a better world, then, even if you may be lost in the ideals, even still, some of the words left a lingering impression in my heart. You have to keep walking. Unable to sit still, I got up from my seat and began walking up to the sinners one by one. Yeah. Yeah, it's not like we're getting anything done here. On your feet, guys. Time to get to work. The sinners each begin waking up, some of them looking around to get their bearings, like they were just pulled out of a long dream. It was all a dream. Or that's just how the abno works. It's done. It's done, and I can finally, yep, get that, and get that, and get this, and also get all that. Oh my god, I can buy so many things. Actually, let's buy all that. Oh, I can't buy all of it. I see. Then that shall be, something for next time. Also, I am putting all the things. Yee! Yay! One singular box. Alright, how many boxes do I have now? 91! Oh, it's finally over. It's finally over. You know what? To celebrate, where should I pull? Greg? Should I pull Greg? Or should I pull on this? I already have everything though. I'm pulling on Greg. Hello? The game said, good job, here, have an ID and an ego. Holy shit. Okay. Thank you, sous chef Gregor. Alright. Oh, I love this I love Christmas Nightmare, Gregor. I think this is like I think this is one of my favorite egos for him. He just looks so sleepy. And what? Uma-san! Just got him! What do you mean I get another copy? What do you mean I get another copy of Uma-san? I couldn't get Fire Fist or something? Okay. That's fine. One more horse. Yeah, one more horse. Alright. I think that's where I'll end the stream today. Thank you all so much for coming. Let's see, tomorrow I'll be streaming Final Fantasy XIV. We'll be continuing with the MSQ for Heaven's Ward. I'll be streaming at my usual times, 5 p.m. EST or 2 p.m. PST or 10 p.m. UTC, depending on where you are in the world. If you wish to support me financially without YouTube taking 70% of the super chat money whenever I unlock that at 500 subscribers, please get me to 500 subscribers. That'll be really nice. Thank you. I do have a Ko-Fi in the description, so if you wish to go check that out, that'll be really nice, and I would appreciate it very, very much. And adjacent to that, please like and subscribe. Please like and subscribe to the video. It would be really nice. Especially with YouTube fucking up a lot of shit. Any type of engagement I would appreciate very, very greatly. Anything else? Any other announcements? I believe that's all of them. Yeah. Again, thank you all so much for coming and hanging out. And yeah. Please take care of yourselves. Please stay hydrated. And most important of all, please be kind. Alright. I'll see you guys. Bye bye. Bye 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 bye. Bye bye.